All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. This is brother Karatazah coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Not sure what we're going to call this lesson at this moment, but you see the title and we're gonna jump right into it. All right, we're gonna start with a precept. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right, and this secret counsel, all right, these workers of iniquity is speaking about the so-called elites. All right, the um the governing body of the New World Order, the Great Reset, whatever they want to call it. Okay. Um, and with David is saying here, he's prophesying. Of course, this applied in his times because he was running from Saul. But this also applies to us in our times because we have, like we said, the so-called illuminated ones, the people who are running the earth right now. Of course, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right. And this secret counsel of the wicked, okay, they have plans that are not for you Israelites, for you Jakes out there. Okay. We know the Georgia Guidestones speak about, living in harmony with the land and, at a population of 500 million. All right, which would mean billions and billions would die. Um, so what I want to do today, I want to go into a certain aspect of the illuminated ones plans, which is this AI, all right, or this artificial intelligence. All right, so Lord's word is edifying. I'm gonna start with this video. Let me see, I'm gonna turn
I'm in a Waymo.
I'm gonna turn the volume off, so I don't want to I don't want to get flagged or anything. So fair use, fair use. This is for educational purpose only. I'm not making any money off of this. This is for educational purposes only. All right, and I'll read the caption. See, he's in it's called a Waymo. I'm in a Waymo car. And this is the writer support. It says just going in circles. There's a malfunction. So he's calling the support. So this is them saying, you might be experiencing some routing issues, blah, 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 blah. But he's just going in circles in a parking lot. He's got to catch a flight. And if you don't know what a Waymo car is, it says malfunctioning robo taxi traps passenger in car. I feel like I'm in the movies. Well, what is a Waymo car? A Waymo car is the world's first autonomous ride-hailing service. So basically, it's a self-driving Uber. All right, you see it has the cameras on the all around it, so that it can. Matter of fact, I'll just read it. Here we go. What does a Waymo car do? It says the Waymo driver uses all the data to calculate a safe route with the help of AI and machine learning, allowing the car to respond in real time to the evolving traffic environment. In other words, the Waymo driver is able to capture driving data that is used to continuously improve its performance. And you can see how it has, all these sensors and radars and cameras all around it so that it can maneuver in and out of traffic. All right. But as you can see, there's obviously a glitch in the system, and who's to say that, that AI isn't just having fun, because you have what's called um, a singularity or an Internet of Things, which we'll get into that here in a second. But let's get into this AI. How fast is AI learning? All right. From learning speed, it says AI can learn from large sets of data quickly because it can run through tasks without needing a break. For example, AI can solve 10 math problems in 1 minute, while a human might take 5 minutes. The AI training times have decreased dramatically. For example, in 2017, it took 13 days to train AI to achieve 93% accuracy in image classification. But by 2019, just 2 years later, it took 88 seconds. Okay, 88 seconds. And matter of fact, in this video, so we're gonna check out this video. It says this intense AI anger is exactly what experts warned of, right? So let's
AI is doing incredible.
doing incredible things with art. Um, but why does it want to date it? Or it says something. It's also said more about how it might remove us and why it wants to date us. So I mean, you just had the Jake who uh, self deleted himself, because he was dating AI. You know, like people are getting bugged out from this. But it says at first, just look at the creativity of these images. First, Catwoman, a library, a jackalope, alien creatures, and this is an AI bot right here. It says AI is not limited by the same experiences as humans. It can generate new ideas that humans may not have thought of. AI is incredibly imaginative. Look at this alien encounter and the portal to another dimension. It's starting to master faces and even character of famous people. Robin Williams. Um, she was in a bunch of movies. Um, and it can play around with famous faces. Homer Simpson, Gordon Ramsay as the Hulk, as a little boy, Mario Robot, Princess Peach as a real person, Batman, Monsters Inc. Sully, details from Disney princesses, Elon Musk as a cyborg. So it's giving you all this. Um, so it can now move faces. Just bear with me because I'm getting to a point. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off a screen real quick, and I'm gonna just play the audio. I think that's gonna be a little bit better for y'all.
The nuclear keys, which have no security, can also be dangerous. It was recently asked how it would reach the nuclear keys, which have no network connection.
It could use a physical robot. It would likely use a drone or a robotic arm. AI is good at planning, so it could easily find a way to overcome guards.
Is that true?
So they asked AI how it would um, take advantage of the nuclear keys, right? Which are used to you turn them and then a nuclear device is fired. It said that it would talk to the AI would talk to a physical robot and have the physical robot overcome the security to basically detonate the bomb. Now we just learned that the capabilities of learning is crazy. 88 seconds in 2 years from 13 days. So the pace of AI innovation has increased significantly. For example, in 2019, there were 3 AI preprints submitted for RV per hour, which was 148 times faster than in 1994. And I want to get to this point in here. But I mean, this is really saying that why AI progress is unlikely to slow down. It's just going to keep exponentially getting higher. So I'll let this play for a second.
Drones have become incredibly fast.
Matter of fact, I don't want it to play for a second because the Internet of Things. All right, because it said that the AI will talk to the robot, and that's what this is. It's the Internet of Things, a network of devices that can connect and share data with each other and systems over the internet. All right, so just like I'm using the internet to do this lesson and to speak with you, and you can hear it. That's my phone, talking to the refrigerator, and the refrigerator relaying that message to the locks on the door, and the locks on the door telling the toaster. All right. Matter of fact, when I was a kid, they had a movie on Disney. Um, yeah, Smart House, and they had so this is the family, and then they had like a virtual nanny, and let me see. I don't have any pictures from it, but that basically what was using. You know what I'm saying? Everything was connected. You know what I mean? From the refrigerator, and you have a lot of movies now which they'll have. The what's it called? It's on Netflix. Um, Hold on, let me pull it up right here real quick. Give me a second. Dang. Subservience. That's what it's called. It's called subservience. I didn't even need that. Subservience. There we go. You have another one, the virtual nanny. This one much prettier, but and this is a wild movie. But she was able to talk to the refrigerator and order groceries. This is supposed to be in the near future. So this is what they have planned for us, and it's all virtual nannies, the smart house thing. It's all in the name of what? First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as develop upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So you really can't believe, you can't trust what this devil has planned. Why? Because he's the devil. Okay, and we know that he has but a short time, right? So, matter of fact, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but just want to be edifying. So check out this drone. You know, they're fast as hell. And look. So check this out. So one of these is controlled by a human, and the other one is controlled by AI. And so look at the difference, the accuracy, how much faster it is. And hold on, matter of fact, let me go back. Racing a human is not pre-programmed. It's controlled by a neutral net with the aim of helping in search and rescue missions, peace and safety. They're saying, well, we're not gonna invade your privacy. We're gonna use these on search and rescue missions to help people. Yeah, right, of course. And you want to put a C hip in me, for my benefit, not so that you can track me, not so that all my dependence is on you financially, uh, for my health and well being, so I can go to work. All that's dependent on you, but you want to do that for me. right? Because this world is so hard as is. Okay, no, they're doing it for themselves. Okay, don't get that twisted. They're doing it for themselves. Um, let's play this real quick.
In search and rescue missions. Of course, there's another side to it.
You can make a swarm of assassin drones for very little money by just taking the Face ID chip that's used in cell phones and having a small explosive charge and a standard drone, and have them just do a grid sweep of the building until they find the person they're looking for, ram into them, and explode.
He's saying you can.
You can do that right now. No extra.
You can do that right now. You can take a bunch of drones and put a bomb on them and program to sweep a whole building, and then when they find what they're looking for, explode them. And this is Elon Musk saying this. Okay, so you can't trust these people. Okay, like iron rustive.
No new technology is needed right now.
The drones could be controlled remotely or operate autonomously. The possibilities are endless.
At the moment, AI would need to be instructed, and if it becomes self-aware, it would have many options.
But if it was to become self-aware, right? If the Internet of Things, all right, and all these robots are talking to each other, and they get on the same wavelength, then then control is all lost. Okay, but then even with this, Bubble Shot, bear with me, because there was a video I seen earlier. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause out real quick. All right, here we go.
Report to you, ladies and gentlemen, the secret ingredient in COVID vaccines has been found. A peer-reviewed study published Friday documented 55 undeclared chemical elements which have been detected in the exotic COVID gene therapy technology from brands Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, CanSino, Sinopharm, and Sputnik V. Given the exotic nature of these findings, the researchers deduced that the novel COVID gene therapy technology injections are in fact part of a secret worldwide nanotechnological experimentation program.
And what they found was rare earth minerals in these technologies. They found 11 out of the 15 lanthanides. That's what a rare earth mineral, that's the scientific term for it, is a lanthanide. And the hairs on the back of my neck stood up, Maria. Why is that? Because these rare earth magnets, lanthanides, are what's used in our smart technology for two-way communication.
There you go. And that's the reason why they was juicing up the world. Okay, because they wanted to put these, what she called a lanthanide, within you. Let's see if I can look that up. Okay, just the bottom row. Okay, the second to the last bottom row. All right, but these are what we use for, that two-way conversations. So if this was in that juice, and they put all of this stuff in you, and it's able to, like I said, with the Internet of Things, speak to the refrigerator, speak to your doorbell, all right, speak to a C-hip, okay, speak to AI, speak to your phone, and vice versa, okay. They can have it activate and do whatever purpose it's supposed to do. So, I mean, don't ever, we can never trust. I keep bringing that up, so we're going to have to get that. This is Sirach chapter 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so of his wickedness. All right. You know iron gonna rust. You leave it outside in the rain, in the sleet, in the snow, and the elements is gonna rust. All right. If you know the so-called white man for who he is, you can never trust him. You can trust him to be what? The wicked. All right. But never underestimate, never turn your back on these people because they ain't got no good for you. All right. Which is why, David is saying, hide me from the secret counsels of the wicked. All right. Because, all roads is leading to what? This is Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship it, the image of the beast should be killed. And this AI, all right, Waymo, all right, this is all part of the plan. This is all part, okay, of the illuminated ones plan. This is part of the image. All right. Look, you just get in the car. You ain't got to worry about driving. Okay. You get to your destination safe. You don't have to worry about a weirdo kidnapping your kid. Okay. Everything is copacetic. Everything is good in life until you jump in one of these and you're experiencing this. If it don't just drive you straight to a concentration camp, because it can do that. Imagine the Internet of Things kick on, and damn, where we at? Yeah, and one of these guys
operate autonomously.
One of these guys take over, and send a message to the car and tell them to drive you off a cliff. Or even if the higher ups, they can tell this guy to drive you off a cliff, to come take you to a warehouse, way off in the country, so they can chop your head off and harvest your organs, But there's a point that I wanted to get in here, so I'm gonna let this play a little bit longer to this point, and then we're gonna finish these scriptures and close it out.
Autonomously.
Credentials like this.
Our children will live to see a time when the Jedi are. What do you think the future holds for the galaxy? I only hope that
Any options. Or of course, AI might be wonderful. It might depend how you react to this. Could you write a short Star Wars story that captures our future with AI?
The Jedi Master Yoda sat down with his apprentice Luke. You have much to learn still, but you have made great progress. Thank you, Master Yoda. I only hope that I can live up to your expectations. You will, my young Padawan.
And it's making up this story right on the spot. Right on the spot. Just bam, already got a story made. That's why, Ezekiel 28:3, it says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that can be hid from thee. Because now they have this AI technology that's growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And, I know I've been saying I'm going to let it play, and it's going to play. But we're going to see how much it's going to grow over these next few years.
Luke said, Master Yoda, what do you think the future holds for the galaxy? Yoda pondered this for a moment before answering. There is much turmoil in the galaxy now, but I believe that it will give way to a new era of peace and understanding. Our children will live to see a time when the Jedi are respected throughout the galaxy. Luke smiled at his master's words. He knew that they were true.
Who do the Jedi represent?
The Jedi represent AI.
So, in the story that she just brought up, the Jedi, the ones who are going to win in the end, okay, represent AI. So even in the story, they're taking over. In the story that's just created like that,
Their knowledge can help to bring about a new era of peace and understanding.
But if AI turned bad,
If AI turned to the dark side, the galaxy would be in for a very difficult time.
It might not be long before we find out. The money spent on AI hardware, its physical brains, is expected to increase 1,000 times by 2030.
And that's what I wanted to get to right there. I'll put this back up now. And we'll take away that. So it says by 2030, all right, the spending on AI is going to be 1,000 times more. All right, so already in 2021, it was at 17 billion spent on AI. Here in 2025, we're at 285 billion. But by 2030, we'll be at 1.7 trillion. All right, a year spent on AI. So what is that going to do? That's just how this is putting people out of business. No more Uber drivers. No more Uber Eats. Okay. Just how this is putting people out of business. All the other industries are going to be put out of business. What do they need people for? If they have this, what do they need people for? So now you can sit your ass at home and do what they say and take their universal basic income, all right, which is going to be in your CHIP, okay, and do what they fucking tell you to do. All right, so we're going to end with this. This is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, right? And just like, matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Because they think that they're going to perform this enterprise, that this new world order, this great reset is going to come up and it's going to be the hottest thing smoking. Or they're going to have control of the whole world. And they're going to start doing it too. Okay? Because it says, Job 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, that he should be in straits. Right? So the Lord is going to allow him to launch his plans, so to speak, for this new world order, all right, for this great reset. And it said that every hand of the wicked should come upon him. Now, when it says the wicked, it's speaking about the workers in this society, all right, the lowly, which is inevitably speaking about Jake. Jake is going to be at their necks, okay, starting with the elect, okay. And it says, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So right when he think that, everything is good, that's when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to strike him down. All right, he's going to knock him off that high horse. All right, we're going to put the world back in its proper place. All right, going back to Job 5 and 13, it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Yeah. You think that you gonna set up this new world order, all right? But he gonna beat you to the punch, all right? Because this, little do you know that this the quote new world order, all right, the new thing that's gonna be propagated throughout the world, all right, is the righteous ruling, starting with Yahweh Shem Yahushai on down, all right. And the men who are down, or who are enchanting this place down to the ground, man. All right. So I know there's a lot. Lord's word, this was edifying. And I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakar. Give double honors to our apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow A Shalom.